there's the people that are in the trap that we see going through all this with the buckets on the head and all that. All of that happened 10 years ago before the first movie.
Yep.
That really fucks up the first movie if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you why. All of the traps in this first movie, or in this segment that is in Jigsaw, that supposedly happened before the original Saw, are all very elaborate.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? There's like motorcycles hooked up to like big spinning funnel blades and these like wall of saw blades, all very elaborate. Okay?
Yeah.
The first movie, the traps in that were not elaborate at all.
Yeah.
There was the reverse bear trap, which is kind of the signature trap.
Yeah, which is actually still one of my favorites.
Oh, I think that is why this movie became a franchise, is because that reverse bear trap where it rips open your face was cool.
Yeah.
I think it was very visceral and people responded to it. That's the only one, though. That's the only like real trap thing.
Yeah.
All of the others are there's like a couple of power drills nailed to some boards that go into a dude's head, and then there's like a cage made of razor wire.
That one's actually that's my second favorite one.
Yeah.
You have to crawl through the razor wire.
Yeah, which is very cool.
Yeah.
But is also not a full like wall that turns around that's full of like saw blades. It's also pulling chains through it.
Another cool one too was where the guy wakes up in the room and he just has like the iron rings like pierced into his body and like attached to chains.
Yeah, but that's not in the first one.
Yeah, it's not the first one, but it's just like it's the second or third.
Yeah, but it shows
cool,
you.
Though.
Yeah, it shows you that those.
That one's still real primitive too.
Yeah, the traps in the beginning were really primitive, and as the movies got further into the franchise, they got more elaborate and more like, quite frankly, like unbelievable in their elaborateness.
Yeah, I think it became kind of like what do we talk like how like we mentioned in frickin' the movie that should be named again. I was saying like the whole floating spirit thing is more like a striking visual.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what the Saw traps became. You know what I mean? It was kind of just like to try to be over the top, try to make like just look crazy. Like
the traps became the point of the franchise as opposed to a means to an end.
Yeah,
and so when you take this whole segment of the new movie of Jigsaw and put it before all of these elaborate traps, and then he goes in and makes all these primitive traps, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like it's just you're messing with your own timeline in a way that makes the first movie, it retracts from the first movie. At any rate, it's not like unprecedented that they did this. It's just kind of stupid, I think.
Yeah, I think it was overall good up until like kind of thinking about it, like how advanced the traps were compared to like how the first couple of movies. And if this is before that means that he had the means to do those before.
Exactly.
It's kind of like
and then so it's like, why did he go in with these like very, very cool but very primitive traps when he had the ability to make motorcycle powered spinning saw blade funnel, like and then it makes the first one seem less than by comparison when you factor that in. And also
when the hell do we, so if this is 10 years before the first one, I'm pretty sure we didn't have freaking flat screen TVs in the 90s.
That's a good point, actually. I actually hadn't thought of that. That's a very good point, because at one point there's like flat screen TVs that they get information from. Wow, I actually didn't think of that. But like in some of the traps, there's these like flat screen monitors.
Yeah, like in with the razor wire thing under the floor, and then even in the wall of the, what's it called?
The silo.
Yeah.
Two of the people get caught in a silo that starts filling up with grains, and then like starts dropping farm equipment on them. It's very, very nonsensical trap with that one. It was interesting, but it didn't make a lot of sense. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked our video, please click over here and watch more No New Ideas content, and listen to the podcast on Stitcher, Buzzsprout, iTunes, wherever you enjoy fabulous horror movie podcasts such as ours. Thanks, guys.